2903.
Nash County Sheriff's Deputy Matthew Gailliard's first experience with law enforcement was as a kid in Philadelphia when he watched a neighbor get dragged away in handcuffs.
2404.
He says the violence, drug abuse, and broken families prepared him for the job.
But this is a really, really nice community.
Gailliard is just now beginning his career as an officer. He says the reason for joining the force is probably unique.
I found what broke my heart, and it was the way law enforcement is perceived. It was the way community would receive law enforcement.
Took me for my transport and showed me off station.
He says growing up, there was no dedicated effort to teach kids what being a cop was, much less to try and get young people to sign up.
When I was a kid, career day, you had firefighters that come to your school, and you always get told, hey, when you see them, run to them. They're here to help you, and EMS, same thing, they're here to help you. And never had a career day for police officers.
When you talk to folks.
There are ongoing efforts to show the role officers play in the community and build trust with those they serve. But recruitment efforts in the wake of highly publicized stories such as the George Floyd murder have made recruiting officers more difficult. A survey of almost 200 police departments across the country revealed that between 2020 and 2021, retirements were up 45% and resignations rose by 18%.
2006.
Federal funding efforts in the 80s and 90s to both boost recruitment and strengthen community policing have received mixed reactions among critics who say the policies don't benefit everyone equally. The result, they say, is a patchwork of localized solutions to prevent crime and keep people out of jail.
If you see kids out playing basketball, throwing the football, go throw it with them, At worst, you get a little sweaty, you get hot, but the inconvenience of that for me versus an 8-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old saying, hey, man, that guy took 10 minutes of his day and threw a football with me. And what does that cost me? Absolutely nothing, right?
Nash County actually had recruitment rise by 17% in 2021, and Gailliard says at the end of the day, it's about customer service.
Walt Disney uses this model. For every employee, they have them look in the mirror before they go deal with, people that they serve. And there's one question. If you are not good within yourself and ready to deal with other people, do not show up to work.
Sometimes they have unmarked cars. So
Gailliard is hopeful that the more the public is educated about what being a police officer is all about, trust with communities will grow, as will the number of people who decide on a career in law enforcement. For NC Impact, I'm Evan Howell.